Okay, so today we are discussing online consumer behavior models. So it's a deeping dive. The 10th and the last class of module 2, the new role of consumers. In this module, we saw the role of consumers and how consumers are upgrading themselves, are like changing their demands, and then uh, their interaction with the brand, and how brands can keep it engaging for the modern consumers to become their loyal customers, and also for uh, like collaboration and all. So we are set to understand the digital buyer today, and today's class will be a little bit also about the psychological aspects of and then psychological theories that like proper psychologists have given, and that we used on marketing terms. So importance of online consumer behavior. Significance in marketing strategy. Understanding online consumer behavior is vital for shaping marketing strategies that resonate with target audience. By analyzing how consumers interact with digital platforms, marketers can tailor their approach to meet the evolving needs and preferences of digital buyers, ultimately leading to increased engagement and conversion. So, but this some things are on repeat. We are but looking at it, the same thing from different perspective, from different angle, so that our focus stays fixed on the engagement thing. And and also in one of the previous classes, we did touch the base on how the digital marketing have personalized, uh, but personalize the ads which are shown to people. So different user, different according to their demographics, the age, the gender, uh, the interests. So the ads, they usually show up like that. Even social media contents also are shown according to our interest and the demographics. So, but there are datas. So like that's how it is analyzed, how the customers are interacting with the platforms. So say Google is a platform. So what you search on Google, Google maintains those data, and then it analyzes, and then Google shows you the relevant results. So if somebody asks Google too many technical questions, too much about engineering, or like uh, aerodynamics, rocket science, and all those subjects and all, then Google will pitch them things which are related to aeroscience or engineering. Maybe it will show them different dealers about it, different even the news also would be tailored according to that. On our mobile devices, we have a news section, and the news section, we can select what news we want to see there. Gradually, when we build up, when we keep on seeing, clicking on the news, and then the system somehow it predicts what we will be interested in, and then it will keep on showing us similar results. The same thing is even on Facebook, on Instagram, on Twitter. So the type of content that you usually visit, you usually click on, you usually watch for the full duration, and you usually comment on, you engage with. So those type of contents are analyzed, and then even the ads and then the other content which are shown to you are determined by the algorithm. So you must have heard people talk a lot about algorithm, how you can crack the algorithm or how you can make the algorithm work for you. So that's what basically is. So these are set of codes, set of set of logic. So algorithm. Okay, like you all have done your HTML classes and all. Have you?
Not
Not
really
HTML.
HTML. We've
We've
just
just
done
done
C
C
programming.
programming. Okay, perfect. You have done C programming. So the basic of C
Yeah.
programming is where we create flowcharts. Are you familiar with the term flowcharts in terms of programming?
Yeah.
It looks something like
Yes.
yes. So it looks something like this. So flowcharts, you can like we use flowcharts for almost everything. It's just not for programming, but it's also for understanding and to discuss the concepts with with a team, because it's much more easier to explain with a pictorial representation of your thoughts than it is to explain in words. So uh, in here, when we create flow charts, so there are uh, so okay, let's say algorithm. So when we do algorithm, so algorithms also basically are have algorithms, you can say they are like flow charts. So we have algorithms in where we would write algorithm looks something like there will be points one, two. Let's this is a little bit important. If you understand this, then things becomes easier to understand with the entire computer related thing. So say algorithm to create to make algorithm to create yeah, it's like this. So say we okay, even this will be confusing when, okay, this is a basic algorithm that it goes. It's as common as we do "Hello World" in programming. So, algorithm to make tea, or if we have to ask, say we have a robot at home, and the robot can do things that we ask the robot to do. Suppose then we will create an we will see an algorithm to make tea, because a robot is a machine does not know what tea is, machine does not know what gas is. So if I say to an intelligent being, as in I say to bird, or I say to Ramula, I want to have a cup of tea, please make a cup of tea. Then I you would go to you would go to the kitchen, you would turn on your gas, but you would take the pan, or it's called the, I don't know what we call it, like saucepan in here. So the kettle or the pan or wherever you make the tea, you take that, pour water, and and then you would boil the water, you would add the tea leaves, and then maybe you would add the sugar at that time, or you would add the sugar after you're done boiling the tea leaves, and then you will mix the sugar, put it in a cup, with a saucer, and then but you would bring it. Right. So that's what everybody would every person knows, that to make a tea, and these are the things that you have to do. But then a machine does not knows that. So it does not know what tea is. We have to define everything. Even yes and no also we have to define. So algorithm to make tea, it is something like, go to kitchen, take the, say, kettle, take three, say we are making three, we are making 2 cups. I usually take 1 cup extra because of the water that will boil, and then it will go out. So that basically is my algorithm. So take 3 cups of water, pour it into the kettle. Then we do step 4, put the kettle filled with water. Is we define it as precisely as we can, so that it becomes easier for machine to understand. But then machine won't also be understanding, go to the kitchen, take a kettle, all of this. So in programming language, uh, we will write it according in C language, or in different languages, maybe in Python, maybe in C, or other languages and all, like programming languages and all. Filled with water on the gas, or induction cooker, whichever you use. And then we would go like on and on. We'd have like different steps. So once we create an algorithm like this, step by step, we break it down. And then say in here, we also will have, is the water boiling? Is it dark red? So we will do a yes or no. And then relating to the, if it's a yes, turn off the gas. If it's a no, and both points are 11, because it will be like side by side. If it's a no, then keep it boiling for some more time, and return to step number 10. So it will keep it boiling for some more time, and then it will go back to number 10, and then it will check again, if is the water boiling, is it dark red? Yes, turn off the gas, then it exits. So this is how typically we make an algorithm. So of course, to the machine, we cannot yet we cannot ask them to make tea, but then things have been changing, and maybe in the near future we'll be able to. So the gist is, there are algorithms like this. This is how we write an algorithm. This is not the programming language. Machine is not going to understand this yet. This one will have to code it in programming languages, and then the machine will be able to understand. So this one is an algorithm. From here we make flowcharts. From here we make flowcharts, and then the flowcharts are used for other programming or other process development. How the process will be, how it will go, like step by step. So social media, they have algorithms. So when we talk about social media algorithm, when we are talking about algorithm, this is what we understand. So algorithms are like this. When we are talking about social media and digital algorithm, so digital algorithm, and they are different to different brand. Google will have their own algorithm, their own flowchart, and but that's how Google is functioning. Meta, which includes Facebook and Instagram, will be functioning according to Meta's algorithm. So their algorithm, they do not share their algorithm that clearly, but they do keep on releasing circulars with every update, and then they keep on letting the people know that new and newer style and newer additions in their algorithm are being made. So algorithm for social media say it will look say saving is one save data, most viewed contents by one user, by say we save it all the data for like depending on the users, and then I am just writing it in dot points. It's not that simple, of course, but then so that you would be able to understand it. So it saves your data and with what contents you're interacting with, what you're engaging with, and then it will compare and find similar contents and specifically say Facebook, Meta, they are selling engagement. So basically, the customer attention is what they are dealing in. So they are using the data and then they are selling. Why I'm saying they're selling attention is because people are there, and as long as they stay in Facebook, as long as they stay in Instagram, that the amount of time is what the time Facebook has to show the ads. So everything is marketing. They're getting money. Brands are giving money to Meta. Brands are giving money to Google to show their ad so that they can have increased leads and increased sales. So Meta, Google are earning from people who are paying them to show the ads. So Meta, Facebook, Instagram are capturing people's attention, and then they are keeping them hooked in it. Just for a test, there's like pros and cons of mobile. The for pros for the pros and cons of the digital medium. Okay, in here the time is showing, but then if you quickly go to your mobile and then you open up Facebook or Instagram, then you would see that the time is okay. It's showing up in here, but when we go to feeds or video, okay, it still has the time. So in some point, even the time on the top is hidden. So they hide the time on the top also, so that you do not you cannot keep a track of how long you have been on. Like that, the time does not becomes a distraction to you to spend time on Instagram. I am not finding it much in here, but then maybe was it in Reels? Okay. No, it's still showing up the time. Okay, those are like app updates. Those are that are like rolling out. So now the time can be seen, but in some of the apps, even the time were hidden. So that's what they are dealing. They want you to spend more and more time. So they are also keeping it engaged. They are showing you is content that you're interested in, and they are showing you ads also, which most probably you would be willing to purchase, or you would be interested in. So everything is according to your interest, and there are algorithms like this: find similar content and show similar content, marketing ads to user. So there are algorithms like this for different brand. Meta or Google, the algorithm would be different. Of course, it's not just three steps. It's a whole bunch of codes and whole bunch of modules and all. So that's the secret ingredient of each platform. So, by analyzing how customers interact with digital platforms, marketers can tailor their approach to meet the evolving needs and preferences of digital buyers, ultimately leading to an increased engagement and conversion. Conversion, again, conversion is about from a potential customer to a buying customer. So that's what the conversion is about. Conversion is about sales, becoming a customer. So there are psychological models involved, like how people are doing, because we have an algorithm like this. Right. So we have an algorithm like this. So this algorithm where we are checking hot most view content by users, what they would like, how they are interacting, and like the customer behavior, the people's behavior, all of these are analyzed. So just like in the movies, in sci-fi movies, we see that machines, they can predict the future. There was one particular movie where machine became they could predict if a person would become a murderer or not. So before he or she used to commit a crime, police used to come and then used to catch it. So that was sort of a cons of machines and cons of AI and all. But then, more or less, you could say more or less all the security things that we are talking about, all the ethics thing that we are talking about, how the world is feeling insecure with AI. There's more and more burning topics coming up with use of AI, use of self-driving cars, and all those automation, all those automatic things and all. So there's lots of research and all involved in there. So various psychological models explain the cognitive and emotional processes behind online purchasing decisions. So IDA, awareness, interest, research, action. This is a model. There's fog behavioral model, which provides frameworks that help marketers understand the triggers that influence consumer behavior, fostering effective marketing tactics. So this, oh, okay, we are doing it the explanation a little bit later. So for now, it's that there are concepts like this. This we have to know that, like with modern how modern learning and machines and all are helping in our learning is that you don't have to learn it by heart. Like if you learn it by heart, you know it by heart, then that's the best thing, of course. But if you're feeling intimidated, if you're feeling very confused with like so much involved, back of your head you might have a thought that I was here for technical and then for design and all, so for marketing and all, but then there's psychology also included in it. So it's always good to know something extra, and this, of course, is not extra. It's included within the marketing itself. Okay, just like out of the topic question, but then it's related to your class. Um, when what do you understand by color theory? The CMYK, the RGB colors and all that we have, and then the color cycle that we have. Do you do you know which one is called the color cycle? Anybody? Okay. You're not getting which part did you miss? Yes, Travis. Which part did you miss?
So
So
what I
what I
was
was
saying,
saying,
like
like
um,
uh,
color
color
cycle
cycle
is
is
a
a
cycle which
cycle which
is
is
mixed
mixed
up
up
with
with
primary
primary
colors
colors
and
and
secondary
secondary
colors.
colors.
Yes. So say have like have you noticed that in your graphics design softwares and all color cycle? That's correct. What you're saying. So we have color cycle wheel, something like this. So when we choose a color, we are using like this, right? So these all are
Yeah,
like yes.
I
I
beg your
beg your
pardon.
pardon.
Yes, you were about to say something.
I
I
was
was
saying
saying
that
that
color
color
cycle
cycle
is
is
a
a
mixture
mixture
of
of
all
all
is a
is a
mixture
mixture
of
of
primary
primary
colors
colors
and
and
secondary
secondary
colors.
colors.
Yes, it's more or less you're correct in that. So color cycle is say the color cycle wheel that basically I'm pointing at. It's that we have it in the software, and that's how RGB and CMYK and all of the other colors with the mixture that we mix and we get all the other colors. There's RGB, red, green, and blue. So this color cycle that we get is this color cycle that we get. You all know Isaac Newton, right?
Yeah.
Yes, so like students used to some students used to blame the day that he was sitting under the apple tree, because was sitting under the apple tree, the apple fell in his head, and then he started giving all of those theories, gravitational theory, this theory, that theory. So Sir Isaac Newton has a lot of theories. So it's interesting that even the design that we are doing, the color cycle. So Sir Isaac Newton was the one who made color wheel, presented in his books Optics in 1704, demonstrated that white light is composed of seven distinct color that we use as know as Vibgyor, and is the foundational concept in color theory. So the color theory started with Sir Isaac Newton. So even the design that we are doing, the colors that we are using, and how colors are it impacts the mood. There's lots of science into it. As marketers, if we can go on to that much detail, then of course there's a lot of value that we can bring to a brands for marketing efforts and everything. And just so that you know, there was a good Sher Khan. No, was it Sher Khan? No, it was something like Pixar's. So Pixar, you all know Pixar movies, right? Pixar Animation Studio. Pixar Animation Studio. I'm sure you all know about it. Okay, anybody? Yes, no? Yeah, it's almost like uh, almost useless to ask, because everybody have seen at least what one or all of the movies which are made by Pixar. So Pixar, they have color scientists. So Pixar's So let's go to. There was a good Khan Academy. So Khan Academy, maybe I will leave this one. This one you can do. Khan Academy Pixar. This one you can study it. You can go through the chapters. It's like free to do. So Pixar in a box. So there here you will learn many good things about orientations, yeah, art of lighting, simulation, color science. So in color science we go to spectrum of light, RGB color model, HSL, that's hue, saturation, and luminosity, color contrast. A lot of concepts are there. I'm just sharing because it's interesting and it's always good to know. It's related to your course, and maybe in the future you all can do work as good as Pixar. So I'm just sharing the link in here. Very short and crisp videos. It's very interesting to know how your favorite cartoon series were made. So Pixar, they employ color scientists. So each scene that you see, which makes you feel a certain mood, so that's what is it's designed. There's a difference between design and art. So art can be abstract, art can be there, art can be just an expression, but design is you design a thing. You design is for a purpose. So Pixar designs their shots, their scenes, so that it makes their audience feel a certain way, maybe sad, maybe proud, maybe emotional, maybe like that. So similarly, even in marketing also, okay, this went on back. Calm. We're done with this one. Even with the marketing also, there are different models and psychological concepts which are acting behind the scene, and these all can be incorporated into marketing, which will help marketers understand the triggers that influence consumer behavior, fostering effective and help them to create effective marketing tactics. uh, is the class clear? Are you clear with that?
Yes.
Okay, so it might look a little bit of daunting, that like intimidating because of psychological things and all. So we will go into the fog behavior and ida model in some time. So integrating consumer behavior models into marketing campaigns enhances effectiveness. Marketers can design targeted ads, personalized content, and engaging user experiences that align with the identified behavior patterns, improving the likelihood of converting leads into loyal customers. So it's not just about conversion, but also about making them loyal. If we are seeing to um, make a brand succeed. So far, we have seen that with data analysis and other concepts, marketing are targeted. We have seen that there are algorithm working behind each platform, and all platforms have their own algorithm and own strategy and all. So, applying psychological concepts, we can also predict the future and then the buying decisions of the customers, and that can be influenced with effective targeted marketing. So it's about understanding the digital buyer, so understanding the customer, and see, like, even last customers last time that last previous class that we did about like co-creation and creating a digital community. So Digital community is created so that the brand will understand the customer, so that the brand will get an effective feedback, and then other people also would be able to join in. They would be able to discuss the product, the service, or the good and bad of the company, so that they can, they can improve the brand, and then the brand can be, it can be sustainable. It will be able to sustain for a long time in the future. So it will go on and on, so that it carries on the work. So we basically are doing most of the task to understand the digital buyer. And today's class, what we are discussing is like another page to the same book. So digital buyers are characterized by their high levels of connectivity and access to a wealth of information, because it is information age. After industrial revolution, this is information revolution, or you can say information age. That was industrial age. So that's how they are segregating that the timeline and all. And then, since digital buyer, each digital buyer, no matter how smart or how dull they are, all buyers, they have a high level of connectivity, like, as in they are connected with many different apps, many different platforms, and they have access to a lot of information. They can just type anything on Google, and now we have answering machines, we have AI. So there they can just ask about anything, about psychology, about their own problems, about science, technology, about human behavior, about like anything, and then ChatGPT will provide them with the required information. So since they already are getting so much, it was uh, it was just on a different note. Previously, when there was black and white TV, then everything was analog versus digital. There's digital age, it was analog before. So TVs also were sort of like analog before, but there was cable TV, there was like all those transmissions and all. So the buttons were like knob, where we have to old TV. They were knobs where we had to turn around this for the channels, and then this is for the channel, and probably this is for the volume. And then there were other knobs. This is for contrast, and other, this is volume. And different brands had different knobs. There would be two knobs somewhere where there's channel and there this. So we had to make it go round and round. And then the new TVs came out which have remote control. So then we don't need to walk to the TV. We can just be seated in the chair, in a seat, sofa, and then we can just press a button. The TV would respond, and then the number of channels also kept on increasing. And then people also started expecting things to work at the click of a button. And like we press a button on the remote, the channel changes. So people, they started, it's like the instant gratification thing, that like there's a debate about, that people want everything instantly nowadays. So people expect seamless experiences across devices, just like they expect things to happen, like quickly. So they value brand transparency and are influenced by peer reviews and social media interactions. So they value brand transparency, as in what the brand is doing, why they are doing. That's why the brand also, they put their mission, vision, and who are there working behind what they are doing. Nowadays, they value transparency so much that even they also are adding a humanized quotient to the job roles. Like there was just CEO, there was just CMO, there was just team leader before. Nowadays, if you go to some brands, Some web pages you would see CEO and a dog owner, CEO, CMO, and a mother of three. So sort of they're like that is helping make a connection between the people, so that they also know that a CEO is also a normal human being. There's a humanizing factor, and then there's a connection between the customer and then the authority, business authority. So people, they value brand transparency when the brand is transparent about their, not only their functioning, but also about their day-to-day life also. And people are influenced by peer reviews. We go to Amazon, we try to buy anything. So that's how the purchasing decisions are done. So even me, when I buy anything, I'd go to Amazon, and then I would say I would type a product like shoe. So when I go to shoe, then what I usually do is I go to 4 star and up, and then I get products which have 4 star and up, and then I go to sort by average customer reviews. So number of reviews would be more. So this has like 41.5 k. Okay, but this almost cost a fortune. So maybe we can also like decrease. So there are like other that, but then the gist is that we rely on the reviews. So I also go to reviews, and then I also check how many people have given 5 star, 4 star, and I also see 1 star. What people have written: item is good, but return policy is worst. डिलीवरी करने में 3 दिन लगे थे. दिस इज हिंदी. एंड देन रिटर्न आज 12 दिन के बाद अब तक seller some problem that somebody faced with return policy. So we go through the reviews, we read the reviews, and then we make the purchasing decision. So here we are talking about influencing that purchasing decision. So buyers are influenced by peer reviews, the reviews that I checked just now. I'm sure even you all also you do the same thing. And social media interactions. We also go on YouTube, we check the video, we do our own research before we buy a decision. We make a buying decision. So these all traits is crucial for marketers, because these all are like stages, different stages of making a buying decision, where the buying decision can be influenced, and the brand can take effective steps to influence that buying decision. There are also I once received a call. So I bought a particular product. It was maybe it was a car Bluetooth Portronics car Bluetooth device. So I bought purchase July 2023. So I bought this product. So they have 24.5k. So I'm just discussing this because it is one strategy that these guys they took. The product, of course, is good. It helped me make the car system, audio system. It's an old car, so the system is pretty old. It doesn't have a Bluetooth and I could not plug in. I always had to rely on DVDs and CDs that I had to burn and then play it in the car. So using this, I could make the old system like hands free, and I could also listen to my favorite music from Amazon Music or like any other platform, and play it through the Bluetooth device. So they had a policy where they called me, and then they asked me how the product was. I said it's good, and then they said that the usual guarantee period was like 3 months. So there was a warranted period of 3 months. They said if you go to Amazon and then you write a review, then you send me a screenshot, the executive said, then we will increase your warranty period to 6 months. So that's what they are doing to increase their reviews. So I'm sure many people that verified purchase. So many people also they heard the same news and then they went inside and then they gave the reviews. So that also is one of the backdoor strategy that like people are doing. So that's why understanding this trait is crucial for marketers so that they can influence the buying decision and they can increase sales. So as online shoppers navigate through multiple devices, desktop, tablets, smartphones, they expect a consistent, coherent experience. This basically is also with the design. We have responsive design, as in, do you know what responsive design is? Anybody? Responsive design. Okay, responsive design is basically where our say website responds to the size. I make it small, so see, it's like adjusting to the size. What we also can do, there's a feature. We go to any say, we go to okay. So let's say I was going through some this on. Okay, let's go to okay, any website. So what we can do is we can go to inspect, and then we have this devices tab. This inspect will be a little bit different from browser to browser, but then every browser has has inbuilt systems like these where you can go to this responsive design mode and see now we are seeing how it will look in Samsung SMG this device. Yes, I beg your pardon on responsive design. Okay, so responsive design where the design its responses to the size of the screen. So this is Amazon ka website, Amazon website, which will be seen in mobile Safari devices, and then this is Android 11, Samsung SM is the mobile code. Then we can also say this is Galaxy Note. We can go to iPad iOS 14.79. This is how it will look there. So you see the tabs, the all this button and everything, all of the contents are within the size. It have not gone beyond. Usually what happens, like say I go to Photoshop. If we create a fixed website, that's how websites were created before. It had sort of a fixed width. So if the we see it in a smaller screen, then it we had to scroll it from left to right. Nowadays, we do not have many websites like that because those have become obsolete almost. So while Photoshop loads. So then the same thing, we can see how it will look on iPhone 11 Pro. See, again, all of this joint prime and all of the content are inside the border itself. There's the lineup of the products are one after the other, one by one. It's showing simultaneously. If we go to iPad, iOS, even then it's one. Okay. If we close it, then also we're seeing it one. Okay. Maybe we select a particular category, car and motorbike. And then we are seeing it we have one, two, three, four, five columns and many different rows. So now let's see on inspect. It's still loading. We go to devices. Then see, now we have three columns instead of five columns that we had for the desktop version. If we see on mobile, then it's three columns still. That's iPhone 11. Say we go to Galaxy S20 Plus, 3, 20, it's 3. So these all are responsive design, and then if we keep on changing, see, it cannot go beyond that. Okay, so it's showing 3. If we increase the size it adapts. The size is adapt. The contents are adapting to the size. So this is a example of responsive design. 3, it became 4. See, this is 3. If I increase the size, this is 1200 by 800. If I increase the size, then it's 4 columns. If I increase it further, it becomes 5 columns. If I increase it further, then maybe 6. No. So that's the maximum size. So if we go beyond that, then it does not goes beyond it. So this is like the maximum size, and then it stays only. Now it's extending. The border is extending beyond 1826 800 or something like 18 something 1800. The border is extending. So this is a responsive design, and nowadays we use responsive design to design our websites. There's cross platform functioning. So online shoppers navigate through multiple devices, desktop, tablet, and smartphone. They expect a consistent and coherent experience. So with responsive design, the experience stays consistent. The visual part of it stays consistent, but then visual is not just the main thing about e-commerce websites, because the service is more important. um, so for a coherent experience is it's sort of like, if you're seeing it on mobile, it should not look different than it's looking on the website. So that's we keep consistent branding. So marketers must ensure that their strategies accommodate this multi-device behavior to capture and retain consumer attention effectively. Uh, Travis, did you got that responsive design part?
Yes, I got it.
Okay, perfect. So, marketers must ensure that their strategies accommodate this multi device behavior to capture and retain consumer attention effectively. Now, with responsive design, it's also this that on a computer we use a mouse to click through our things. On a mobile device, we go to this again, inspect, responsive, we create it. Then on a mobile device we have touch where we scroll through our things, we get down. So the experience should be related to the device, and when we scroll, then even the speed of the how fast it's going down. See, like how fast it comes down. All of that have to be properly designed, because when we're scrolling using a mouse. I'm using the mouse wheel now. It doesn't go that fast. It doesn't go that fast down. So even when I'm doing this one is on a mobile, the touch system is there. So I'm just using the clicking through the website using my uh, mouse itself. So when I scroll down, then it has a particular piece. So all of this pace, all of this experience, the UI, UX, user interface, this is a user interface, and then the experience that I get after browsing it, using it is called user experience. So those are taken into consideration, and so that the customers have a seamless buying experience. Like they wanted to, it should never be that they wanted to buy, but then the website was not that that functional. It was not that good. The experience of browsing through the website was not easy. That the customer could not buy the product. So that's why marketers must ensure that their strategies accommodate this multi-device behavior to capture and retain consumer attention effectively. Again, that also is one that when we are in laptop, the we tend to spend a little bit more time on what is there on the screen. When we are using mobile, then we want sort of instant gratification. We would be scrolling through different apps. We won't be spending on one particular product for too long. On mobile, we tend to keep on playing with it because mobile devices are more engaging and interactive. So we like a monkey brain. Our brain keeps on wanting to touch and change the screen always. But then that much that much impulsiveness, it's not there when we are going through a website on our laptop and or our desktop. Even on tablets also, we do not usually change the screen up that much that we do on smartphones. Probably because smartphones are easier to grip, and then we can do everything with one finger. So maybe our brain gets dopamine just by scrolling through it. So the desire for instant gratification. Modern consumers thrive on immediacy. The expectation for quick responses, speedy service, and fast delivery is prevalent among digital buyers. Marketers must prioritize efficiency and convenience in their process to meet these instant gratification demands. So there's one day delivery thing, there's quick commerce thing, so there's QCOM or quick commerce. So in here we have Blinkit, we have other this also last mile delivery. Let's go to Blinkit. Delivery in 8 minutes. So I can. Oh, this is in New Delhi. I'm not in Delhi. Delhi is the capital of India, so things are way faster. So they have more partners in here. So I do Guwahati. Oh, Blinkit is not there in Guwahati. Yeah, no. Blinkit to isolate recently. Okay, anyways, let's say we are in India and then we are getting any delivery in eight minutes, which includes potatoes. See, delivery in 8 minutes. I will get potatoes in 8 minutes. I don't have to go to the market even. So people, their need of instant gratification, they want things so easily that marketers are providing them with this. Yes, of course, it's. I do not actually think that it's very much useful. It just makes you more lazy. But that's it. Many people may have problem, they cannot go out, or maybe they are alone at home, and this is specifically good for elderly people who are alone at home. They cannot go out, they went to the market, they forgot potato, and they cannot go out again, so they can order things, vegetables and anything, and that will be delivered within 8 minutes. That's what they are pitching it. So super fast delivery is a USP of Blinkit. So in a blink of an eye, you get the things. So modern consumers thrive on immediacy. Most products are delivered within 1 day, as on many websites and all. So there's same day delivery, 1 hour delivery, 2 hour delivery, and all those different services nowadays. So the expectation for quick responses, and also quick responses, as in like somebody have to be there 24/7. If they're there, then as soon as they type something, we get an answer. That's why, because of the expectation of quick responses, there's chatbot. So chatbot are what a like AI is installed on websites, and the AI will do the talking, and then will resolve most of the things, or will connect you with help and support materials, and to support you. And if that does not resolve the issue, then they will say that some executive would be like calling you within some time. So the services should be speedy, and fast delivery is prevalent among digital buyers. So marketers must prioritize efficiency and convenience in their processes to meet these instant gratification demands. So this is what, when we are going to understand our the digital buyer, what the people are talking about, how the people are making their buying decisions, what they get in within 8 minutes, people would be interested more into it. For certain things, if there's delivery prices and all involved, then people would be okay, it's okay for me to receive that in 1 day or 2 day, to save money. Then people would be going for that option if it's not an emergency situation. So marketers must know about this, that people need instant gratification and need their things instantly. But in here we are talking about efficiency, and not only convenience. Convenience is, for some people, maybe emergency is included in how convenient it is for them. They need the thing in 1 hour, they get it in 8 minutes. But with efficiency, it's also delivery and completing the service what you promise, and standing stall on the client's expectation. So you say you will deliver in 8 minutes, then you have to be sure that you will be able to deliver in 8 minutes. If you cannot deliver in 8 minutes, you need 3 days to deliver, say, for some reason, graphics design services, video editing services, you cannot deliver in 8 minutes, you cannot deliver in a day. Maybe some certain designs you can deliver within 24 hours, but in certain designs, certain work will need more than that. Like there are projects which needs 1 month, which needs 3 months, and all those. So marketers must prioritize efficiency, which includes like standing tall on the customer expectation, and then setting clear turnaround time. But marketers should know that, like we as marketers should know, that people nowadays, digital buyers nowadays, they are looking for instant gratification, and everybody want things quickly. Just like in the example of a TV. Before things were a little bit less anxious. Nowadays there's more channel to switch. Nowadays we also have smart TV. So most people, they spend a lot of time just figuring it out. They want to watch Netflix, they want to watch Hotstar, or they want to watch Amazon Prime, or they will watch YouTube, or they would go with regular channels. Even if they choose that, okay, Netflix is what I want to see, they go to Netflix, and then it takes about 2-3 hours just to select which series you'd be watching. So like that's what is happening. Like more and more people are getting anxious, and also the service, the UI UX should be, uh, it should be personalized. Netflix also personalizes the choices and preferences, so that it becomes easier for the person to choose, and then to to go forward with their option. Just like that, even when we are marketing thing, then we have to take care that the UI UX and then the entire strategy is made in a way that it becomes easier for person to fulfill their instant gratification needs, and not to spend too much time in making choices. So influences on online purchasing. Social proof is about customer reviews that I showed on Amazon, that we usually do. We go to YouTube, we go to different forums, and then we read about it. We read blog, we see videos, we try to do our own research. So customer reviews, testimonials are social proof, a form of earned media, which heavily influences online purchasing decisions. Consumers tend to trust the opinions of others, especially peers and influencers. So that's how the name influencer came into being, because they can influence people. It does not, of course, the word, it has to be ethical, but then with the word, it only means influence. That's what they do. Some people influence for the good, some people do not know that they are influencing for the bad. Basically, in our term, influencers for digital marketers, for when we talk about influencers, it's about influencing their buying decisions. So that's how we collaborate with the influencers, and that's why we collaborate also with influencers, so that influencers can help influence the buying decisions of their viewers, and then turn them into potential customers or buying customers. When evaluating products, we also go through product reviews and all. So marketers can leverage social proof by showcasing positive feedback and case studies to build credibility and encourage potential buyers to make a purchase. So potential buyer, the term, or potential customer is the term. Uh, when a customer can be, anybody can be a customer, but a potential customer is a customer who has the potential to become your buying customer. With potential, it means not only the money part, but also that is a very small aspect of it. The the main um, the main point here is the interests of a person. So a potentiality, it means, say the product is specifically for say for teenagers, then the teenagers have the potential to become the customer, because the product is made for teenagers, it's teenagers, so they have, they are the potential customers. So if it's made for females, women, or like men, adults, so relating to that, they have the potential to become a customer. Somebody who's interested in music has the potential to become a potential customer. They are the potential customer of a musical instrument brand or a music classes brand. So that's how we define potential buyers. So the role of social proof is to encourage potential buyers to make a purchase and it's everything is about influencing the buying decision of a customer, and then convert them to a buying customer. Impact of personalization. So personalization is just as we talked about Facebook, which personalizes thing. So Google also personalizes things. So your Facebook wall or your Instagram feed or your TikTok, maybe even TikTok also call it feed. So those are filled with content that you personally like. So my my Instagram feed will look different than somebody else's Instagram feed. So depending on the videos that you interact with, depending on your likes and dislikes, so where you comment on what type of content you usually watch till the end, you and all those related to that, your music choices and everything related to that, the your feed is personalized. Just like that, personalization enhances the online shopping experience by tailoring content, recommendations, and offer based on individual consumer behavior and preferences. So when I go to Amazon, so in Amazon also there's we have keep shopping for pick up where you left. So see, it's like sort of personalized, and 4 stars and above products for you. So it's basically for my kid, for my baby boy. Then frequently reordered items for you. So this section is totally personalized according to my choices. Then I recently did a search for vacuum cleaner. So it's continue searching, start over. It's showing me that. It's also showing me sponsored ads. This is in-app ad that Google, Amazon they have. So if you want to sell products in Amazon, you have to give ads in Amazon. So you can sponsor sponsored ads. So we do not do Google ads or Facebook ads for this purpose. And even on platforms like Blinkit also they has like sponsored content. Say like I go to cake. I want to eat a cake. You see, there's an ad. Have more butterscotch cookie. There's an ad. This is an ad. So these ads are placed within the Blinkit platform. So digital marketing, it's the it includes everything. So that's why we're not doing anything like platform specific for now. We are doing mostly the concepts and the theoretical part of it. So personalization is this, where I am seeing personalized results, and then also so that the buying decision becomes easier for me. So Amazon, according to my taste, according to my the amount of time that I spent on doing the research, it will show me orders, it will show me products, but according to that. So that's what it is. By tailoring content, recommendations, and offers based on individual consumer behavior and preferences. So we have it here in this section. There are recommendations as well, like most of them are. When brands provide customized experiences and relevant suggestions, it increases consumer satisfaction and fosters brand loyalty, ultimately leading to improved sale performance. So since I usually buy all of this, it's showing me different products. Then I have also found products that before I did not thought that I would be finding it that easily. One is for my car. I usually use there was a petrol injector. There was fuel injector cleaner for car. Then there's for bike as well. So this one, this leak in injector, So this one we inject it in the engine, in the car engine. It mixes up with the fuel, and then as the because it's mixed with the fuel, as the fuel passes through the engine of the car, then that it keeps on cleaning the interior of the car engine. So these all products I found it using recommendations and all from Amazon. So and then I actually bought it. Like I probably I have bought till so far maybe I have bought three bottles of it. Even the price was not that much. It's not that much even now. It's good for the car. So uh, brands provide customized experiences and relevant suggestions. It increases consumer satisfaction, fosters brand loyalty, ultimately leading to improved sale performance. And see, it's also within the psychology itself that because I found Amazon good. There's eBay, there's Flipkart, there's other websites also in India. But then since I found it easier to work on Amazon. Amazon gives me good pricing model. The service is good. The refund policy is good, and it's also giving me finding new and newer products for me, so that I am also knowing about uh, what new and newer products are coming. There's also say like I'm just showing another this. There are glass stickers. So but this we can paste it on glass, and then we can convert the regular normal transparent glass. We can make it like frosted glass feeling. There are different textures, different this. So all of this also it came up in my suggestions when I was looking for things to enhance the decor, the house decor. So there are different products. So since I am liking it so much, so without Amazon paying me money to talk so much good things about them, even then I am kind of taking pride in showing their platform and explaining it to you all. And then since you are listening to me with that much attentiveness, even backside of your head, even you also would be feeling that like, okay, maybe even I would try out Amazon if it's there or not, if I can purchase something or not. Like why is this person like appreciating this product so much. So this customized when brands provide customized experience and relevant suggestion, it increases consumer satisfaction. I am a satisfied consumer, and fosters brand loyalty. Of course, I'm not brand specific, but then I'm talking about platforms, being platform specific, which ultimately leads to improved sales performance. So Amazon is doing business through me. So I am doing business with Amazon. And then I have bought so many things that actually they gave me a, business account, and now they are asking me to do some taxations so that I can get further discounts. So this all would be like tax, the way the tax and all it happens, it works. So there's convenience and user experience. A streamlined user experience is critical in online purchasing. Fast loading websites, intuitive navigation. This is about UI, UX, and easy checkout processes, reduce friction for consumers. In many websites, it also is that when you go to buy the thing, and then you would go to buy now, and then you want to buy it immediately, but then either the payment gateway does not comes up, or the system in what it comes, it's like very very slow. It's lengthy, it's confusing, but in some of the websites, you the if the design is not good, then people first of all they would not want to enter their credit card or debit card information in it. If the design is if the design is not consistent, the design it looks like ultra colorful, like colors are used just about anything, many different shades of red, green, blue, and nothing is consistent, nothing looks coherent. So navigation is one. It's difficult to scroll down, difficult to go right, left. So if navigation go from one page to other, it's very difficult. You go to page number 4, 5. Now to come back to page number one, it takes you a lot of time. Maybe you have to refresh or like open the website again. So website navigation. That's these all are, of course, we need like good websites. Those are into website building and all, for the convenience of the people, of the potential customer, and easy checkout process where payment integration is one, like good payment portal, safe payment portal, quick payment portal, and payment portal which has negligible to zero processing failures. So if somebody have paid and it goes into processing, it's always there, like sort of like buffering, processing failed, payment failed, and all those. Then people would not want to try that website second time. So integrating a good payment portal is also important, which reduces friction for consumers. When a website is user friendly and efficient, it encourages consumers to complete their purchases, enhancing conversion rates and customer retention. Customer retention is about when customer keeps coming back to your website to buy different products or the same product itself. So when they keep on coming back for more, that's when we say that we have retained a customer. Do you have any questions so far? I have a question. Okay. How can incorporate social proof like customer reviews or real-time purchase notifications help increase conversion rates and trust in an online store? Uh, okay. So, incorporating customer reviews is because it's included in the do your own research thing that most people they do nowadays. So, uh, like how do you buy things when you buy online? Then what are the steps that you usually do? How do you check if a product is good or not? Yes, Mike. How do yourself you do it? Like what are the steps that you usually take when you buy a product online, when you buy a product online? Yes, Mike. Can you hear me? Okay. Okay. Okay, you first see the type of product, then see the price of the product. Okay. Is there any more step? Like basically, that is not still telling you that the product is good or not. Until and unless we do not try it, of course, we won't be knowing for sure if a product is good or not. The quality, yes, the quality. Look, how can we say that the quality is good or not? When we see pictures of a cloth, then we cannot say how the fabric will be until and unless we touch it. We have to touch the cloth of t-shirts or the apparels that we buy. We have to feel the weight of the shoe. That good images, images can be, of course, good images is one way of showing it. Many people do rely on good images and then close-ups of images, and then but then images also can be set up by the seller to show that the product is good. Many image pictures are photoshopped, and then the color, the saturation is increased. So if the actual product is a dull blue, so it's a say a deep ocean blue, and then that one, when we see the picture, but because of the light and other things, so the light is one, then how good the focus is, all of those things are good. And then after that, there's also how much it's photoshop and color corrected, so the color might look different. So many products also have that notice. It's written that the product might look different than is shown in the picture. So when we do our own research, say for example, phones. When we buy phones, then do you usually ask your friends, I'm thinking to buy a phone. Which phone do you think will be good? Or I'm thinking to buy a Samsung phone. Or you would ask a person who actually already has an iPhone. Say somebody has an iPhone. So a person who wants to buy an iPhone will come to that person who already has an iPhone, and then will ask that how is the functioning? How is it? Is it good? I am thinking to buy it. Should I buy it or not? Like, do you usually do that? Ask somebody about the product? Okay. Okay. So Travis also does not ask about that product, do you? Okay. So when we are doing our own research, so it's a good and a safe way of purchasing, how we make buying decisions. So of course we all can improve, we all can learn. So all of the buying decisions that I have made, I have bought. Even the laptop that I'm working on, it's worth a lot. Even this also, I bought it online. So in real life cases, there have been people who have been cheated when they bought things online. But that okay, it's always good to inquire, good to do your own research in whatever way you can. If you have people whom you can ask, it's good to ask them. since I do not have some of the products that I bought, I do not know anyone who have bought it earlier. So what I usually used to do before is when I buy things, then I would go to Google and say there was M5 Sniper motherboard. So I had Gigabyte G1 M5 motherboard. So before I used to spend a lot of time. I used to go to the overview, then the reviews. There's PC gamers, and then there's say i7 versus Ryzen 7. Then we go to winner of 2025. This is tech spot reviews. Okay, so this all will have test setup. Then all these, there are benchmarks and all, and insider preview and all those data. So going through all of this data, then making sure that this model, I had this, it's a very old one, so I'm not using it anymore now. But then when you uh, ask about how purchasing decisions was made before, at that time, this was, I bought this one probably in 2012 or 2013, sometime round about that, like maybe it was 15, 16 also, it can be. So those time I did not used to trust online online platforms like Amazon. Amazon was not so active here in Guwahati. So at that time, I used to go. All of this would go to specification if it's correct, because I created my own rig, the previous rig that I had. So then go through all of this website, studied it very well, if it would work with me or not, and all those research. So basically, I was doing my own research. Yes, even now I do this research if it has to be something like technical, but then there are other things as well, like when I have to buy, say, a laptop. If I have to give somebody, then what I usually do is, this 247 people gave 4.1 reviews in total. So uh, I go to products which has, of course, at first I would see that if it goes with my budget, inside my budget or not. But then I would go for products which have a lot of people who have given the review. So the actual amount of people who have bought this product is more than 1.1 thousand. So 1100, more than 1100 people have bought this product. But then 1100 people have reviewed this product and given the rating. So out of 1100 people, 48% have said it's a 5-star product, and 13% have said it's a 1-star product. Since 1100 people have said that it's a 1-star product, 13% of 1100, which is a lot more than 100 people. So maybe I would be a little bit skeptical if I should buy it or not. If I still, this is the only laptop which fits in my budget, say for example, then I would go to this, and then I would go and then read the 1-star reviews, what it has. I purchased 2 laptops for company, and then say recently I bought a doorbell, a very simple product. Everybody has doorbell. But I did not want it, or did not had the time to actually go to shop and then keep on listening to different sounds, because shopkeepers also, they would not want to make you hear all of the doorbell sounds. Then you can select only one. They won't be giving too much of time also. So I went to this is purchased December 2024 last time. So I did my own research, went with the highest, this one, this 1300 people bought it, 3.6, and I went with the product which had 14,700 people who bought the more than that many people bought this product, and 14,700 people gave reviews that it's a 4.1 product, and out of which 56% said that it's a 5-star product, and only 10% said it's a 1-star product. I went through the comments, the reviews, and all, and then I also wanted to hear how it would sound. So there's also uh, videos in here. So that's how it looks. They did not play the sound, but we'll get more maybe. See, I got to hear the product. This person is saying it's a 5-star product, and because I'm reading, okay, it looks good. Works without battery. Sound is crystal clear and loud. So I am knowing about information that I don't want to like even in here, because it's a generic product. It's not like a sort of a very branded product. And then the description, what they have this product description. Even the description also, it's not that much. Like, I'm not getting all of the information from in here. So when I had to buy take a buying decision, I went through the reviews. So this is how it actually helps a lot of people. It's just not me doing it. It's many people, they are doing it. And because many people are doing it, that's why Amazon have placed this one under the product name. So this is the product name, this is the brand name, and then just under it they have this one also. And then not just this, buying decisions is also with this. Say if I have to buy this, then I would also other sellers on Amazon. So with this, I also will see that if the seller is authentic or not, the seller is giving good service or not. So Sankar Electrical is what it's sold by one of the shops. So they have 5 ratings. With they have 3-star. So this is I got my product, of course, as, after reading the reviews and all. Some sellers, they don't have good service, and then they get bad ratings. Uh, we go to Google and then say you are you come to India. Suppose you are in India and you are very hungry. You want to know like what which restaurant to go to. How do you select? You do restaurants near me, and then you go to more places, and then it shows you a lot of different options. So how do you do? This is not even going to show you the price. Maybe it has like, okay, this is two dollar, so maybe it will be like mid range. This is 1 rupee to 200 rupees. This one is this. So we make the decision mostly by seeing this number 4.3. 580 people left 4.3 reviews. This is 115 people said 4.9. So this one will be like, something that and it triggers our interest. So even the Google Maps also, you see, they have the ratings. They don't have the names. They have the ratings first in the user interface. They have designed a website to show the rating, and that's how we make the decision where we are going to eat. So this is how. This one is a fine example. Maybe it's more easier to understand. This one. Yes, there are fake websites just created to cheat people as well. So that also what we do, even to know also fake website, we go to like what I usually do is, say I have there was one particular, so Shopify has Shopify is a website where you can build your own website, and then you can start selling. So since it's not that much scrutinized, so there are many spam people also who have created Shopify spam stores. Stay away from these Shopify scams in 2025. So there's like, are there fake shops on Shopify, fake or duplicate stores? Another scam you might face: Shopify sellers creating a fake version of your store. So there are people, and then we have to keep on checking for it. And say you have a name. Say the name of that store is check. We can do check company. We can do, say, somebody says his name is company Uganda. So this is a name search. There will be in Uganda company name search. If somebody says you that they have a company, then you can go to this all, probably this all business registration system. This all name registration search is, this all will show you if a business is registered or not. Or what you can also do is you can just directly search the name of the company. So check, say, Design Logic Atelier. This is the name that I have in mind. So it shows the, no. This is DNB. Dan and Breasted is one of the this. So Design Logic at LLP. This is the, not interested. This is how it's the LLP number, and this one number, then the other informations. This is one of my companies that, like, we have registered. So this is the name that I have on mind. You can also go for some other XYZ companies also. Then you can get all of the informations in here. So you will have to be sure of making that purchasing decisions. Many people have been spammed, and many people have been scammed. So we as marketers in here, we have to make sure that we have an ethical business, that we are not doing anything of that sort, of course. And we are seeing that our design, the website that we are creating, it does not looks like that of a spammer's website. So design consistency is important. Design's coherence is important. So that's how we do. When you will do your website, then you will get to know more about this user interface design. There's, like, of the look and feel of a product, including screen buttons and other visual elements. So that has to be consistent. The goal of creating a user interface design, the goal of design itself is for a purpose. We design for a purpose. So the goal is to create visually appealing and intuitive interface that is easy to use and navigate. The goal of creating a website is itself to make it visually appealing and make it intuitive, and so that it's easy to use and navigate. So there's also user experience. All of this, it falls inside your your web development course. But in essence, we are creating design for this purpose itself. So that our website looks authentic. We have to be sure that it is authentic, of course, and we are making the UI UX design in a way that it looks authentic. We are doing an authentic business, and we are incorporating this humanized factor also, because nobody would believe us, but they will believe their friends. Just like when you are in Google, then you go to best shoe stores in Entebbe. So we have okay. This is Kampala, Uganda. It has 56 the reviews. It's 4.8. So since it's already showing me that this one has like 56, 4.8. So me personally, I would choose to go into this shop. And then if I am ever in there, and then I want to try some um, uh, local cuisine, restaurants in Entebbe, then I go to rooftop at K, which is 989, 4.9, opens at 2 o'clock. Okay, this looks like biryani. Okay, this makes me feel hungry, so maybe we'll don't won't keep it on the screen for that long. So see, in here also we have all these all these ratings of the different restaurants. This is 5 star Fort Patico restaurant, but it has only one. It has only one people who like actually reviewed it. So this has 989, which is good. 344 is good. 446 is good. This is an Indian restaurant in the Atithi. Atithi means guest in Indian. Okay. So 183, 868. So 1.3K, 4.2. So this has to be something good which people are actually liking it. And then if we like it, we can also go through the reviews. And then we are reading through the reviews. When we read through the reviews, we know that this is not what the people are placing, or it's the people are the brand itself is placing. Just like I gave an example of the Potronics Bluetooth. So uh, this I purchased in July 2023. So as I said, they have 24,538 reviews. But then they called me, and then they asked me to give to leave a 5 star review in their page in exchange of extended warranty period. So they issued me that they gave me a reward, and when I'm engaging with them, when I'm doing what they told me to. And then there's also scammers that would usually reach you through WhatsApp. Maybe they would ask you to do small tasks, and then say that you would be getting you'd be getting per task money, cash. You'd be getting a good salary and all. And one certain, I was just curious what they are selling. So they offered me remote work, and then I played along with them, and then they asked me to leave a comment on Google Maps, but for some lodge, for some hotel that I have never heard of, that I have never been to. So they are paying people negligible amount of money just to increase the ratings in their website. So people are also doing that. So that is not ethical. That is not genuine. But people are doing that. That does not create sustainable business, because when we will see this is 4.9, 344, I actually go to this restaurant, say, and then say this restaurant is not as good. I don't find it that good, or it's not actually that good, but then they are buying the reviews. Then whoever will go to this restaurant, they won't return in it. And then businesses cannot survive by just one time income. They need customer retention. They need to have loyal customers who keep on coming to their restaurants. Does that answer your question, Mike and Travis?
Yes, sir.
Okay, okay, perfect. So that's what we are doing in here, trying to create sustainable business, ethical business. We are doing the right thing. When we do the righteous, the correct thing, then our eyes never shake, our backbone always stays straight, and then we have a proud chest. We are doing the correct thing, so it's all included in it. We're creating sustainable and ethical business. So, consumer behavioral models. In here, we are going the IDA, which is awareness, interest, desire, action. So, a person goes through these stages. So, at first, somebody who is not aware becomes aware of a product. Say, I previously I also showed this, and then I am coming to know, I think many of you are new to this fiber, or you are not aware of fiber. So I spoke to some students among you, and then I came to find out that this fiber is something which you are being introduced newly now, like you are getting to know about fiber. So this is the awareness phase. you know the awareness phase is this: freelancing, fiber, then there's Upwork, different websites. So you are once you get to know about something, then you are aware, okay, there's a website called Fiber which has freelancing gigs. So I can do graphics design gigs in here. I can create grow your business with professional graphics design service. So he has book a designer hourly. I will do all your personal and business graphics design. Please contact me first for a quote. See, he has AGT Studio. Okay. So he already has 4.9, 203 reviews. I mostly go through the reviews thing. I then even if I'm skeptical that that may or may not be correct, then I read the reviews to know more about it. And then this guy is selling. He's from South Africa. Average response is 6 hours, and then he's doing all of this. Now that you're going through the website, you are taking an interest. If it's interesting to you, if graphics design is your thing and you want to be a freelancer, then this, once you're aware, then you go through the website, then it's building up your interest. So once your interest is built up, then you have a desire to, okay, he is from South Africa, this is from Uganda, maybe they are my neighbors, they are doing. Then sometimes I also used to calculate, like during my first that was like some 10, 12 years back, a little bit more than that, maybe, when Fiverr first came out. I'm not active on Fiverr. I do buy on Fiverr. I buy from these providers. So before, I used to calculate, like, I will be your graphics designer. Okay, say I go to this, and then he has basic rupees 3,636. The price keeps on changing. People keep on increasing the price as their demand keeps on growing. He's already a 4.9 star with 14 and 1414 reviews. So I used to calculate, like, is 1414 reviews. That means 1414 people have actually paid him for his service. And then his taking basic price is 3636. So his price have, of course, increased over time. Maybe he started with a 500, and then now he's selling it at 3663. But since he has three tiers, basic, standard, and premium, his standard is 9,000, premium is 18,000, which is a lot. So I'm just taking a basic. basic amount of 3663, which is 51 lakh 41,000 and 304. So to convert that to Ugandan shilling, so it doesn't take comma. So that one will be, it's like a huge number. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's lakh. This 86 lakh. So it's 21 crores 86 lakh. Probably in there, if you're doing millions, then it will be uh, this one, then 6. It'll be 218 million. So he have already got that much of Ugandan ceiling he have earned. So I used to calculate, say that, and then that used to build up a desire that even I also want to earn like that. I also want to do things like that and be self sustaining. And then after that, I took an action because gig does not actually work that much for me at that point of time. So I rather shifted onto Upwork, and then out of this interest, of course, Mr. Dash and me, we started off together. We were there in the same design college. We were peers. After that, he went his way, me I went my way. I stayed on Upwork, and then I did freelancing mostly. Started on my small businesses and all, and that's how I'm sustaining. So then I took my action. Just like that, even consumers also, for this, in case of that product, they send me suggestions. I did not knew about that petrol injector cleaner, particularly about one brand. Okay, never mind. Maybe okay, this one for diesel, I had for petrol. So liqui moly petrol additive. So this particular product, they have changed a bit. That's why it's not showing when I bought it previously. But then I did not knew about this product. What the moment I came to know about this product is the awareness stage, where I am aware that there is a product which can be mixed with petrol, and then it can be used in your car or your bike, and then which will clean the interiors of your engine. The pipes and everything would be like clean. It will stay like new. Even rust and all also won't happen, and there won't be sludges like engine oil. Petrol also tend to, with all the impurities, it tend to get stuck in places, but just like drainage pipes and all. So I started getting aware. At first, I came to know that okay, there is a product like this where we can put it inside. We can mix it with petrol. We can put it inside that fuel cabin, and then I went on to that interest phase, because since it interested me, I have a car. I wanted to lower the maintenance so that the car stays as it is for longer time. That's what interested me. And then I started doing my research. As I kept doing my research, going through the reviews, 1956 people saying 4.4 star. I went to YouTube. I saw for I checked out their native website. I went to YouTube and read reviews, motorcraft in and all those reviews, and then I built up that desire to buy it, and then I actually bought it and I used it. So this is the stages of IDA model, which is awareness, A for awareness, I for interest, D for desire, and action. So marketers utilize this framework to create strategies that first capture consumer attention, show to be seen. If you're not showing the things or the product, the services that you have, then people won't be knowing about it. They won't be aware of the existence of your product. So at first, we capture consumer attention, build interest gradually once they are aware, build interest through informative content. That's what is also like content marketing and all. Informative content can be from paid sources or can be from own sources or can be earned sources also, like the poem concept that we talked about in the previous classes. Stimulate desire with emotional appeals, whatever is personalized, what why like that product is important to that person who is just got interested in that product, and to take prompt action with clear call to actions. Call to action is also called CTA, so keep this one in mind, because you would be adding many CTA buttons in your designs, and just not in the digital marketing class. In your entire career as a designer, you would be using CTA, which is very important. So, say CTA is basically a button which is used in websites and all, but then we incorporate this button even in design. So, CTA graphics design, we cannot click on a JPEG photo or like on a particular part of a JPEG photo. It can be it can be designed, yes, but then on videos we cannot. On a particular part of this certain sections can be added, even if we do not add any interactive button where which we can click and then we can actually take an action, but we can always include that in our design, and we can ask the viewer to download, watch now, like us, contact us, buy now, learn more. And then there are different ways of and saying the same thing also. People like to tailor their own way of creating a call out to take an action. So this model effectively guides the development of marketing campaigns. So this model effectively guides the development of marketing campaigns. So basically, this is the funnel. In previous classes I showed funnel is a pipe. So the funnel functioning, funnel GIF, let's say. So okay, this is a sales. I hope it's a GIF. So see, like awareness, consideration, decision, and then dollar. This is a good example of what we are talking about. The name is different because it's made for some other pipeline, for some other process. We as digital marketers, so this is an example of a funnel. This is an actual funnel which we use for oil, for pouring oil inside bottles. We use this even in petrol pumps also. They used to use it before. Nowadays they don't use it much because everything is there in the pipe itself. But for scooters and bikes, I think they used to use this for mobiles and other fuels. So this is basically what we have to do. We have to bring in people, make them aware, and with the IDA model, we create an interest, and they desire the product. We help them with also reduce friction. We help them in all of this, and then we help them in taking an action. We influence their interest. We spike up their desire, and we influence them to take an action. So this model effectively guides the development of marketing campaigns. So for every marketing campaign that we have, we do it in this way, as in we would ask the what stage is the campaign in. So we will say the campaign is in awareness phase, the campaign is in interest stage, or the campaign is in desire stage or in action stage. So if we are making a campaign for awareness stage, then we would take a different strategy. Then if we have to create a campaign for the action stage. When we are taking action stage, then of course we have to be sure that the awareness stage is already over, because it's a funnel. It's a funnel. It goes step by step. It cannot go from here till there, and then it goes down. It cannot go like that. So hence the use of the word funnel in business. So it's also called, if you want to research, you can also research sales funnel. So the term is sales funnel. So sales funnel related to different pipeline, different product or services. The sales funnel stages would be a little bit different. So in here, there's awareness, discovery, evaluation, intent, purchase, loyalty. But more or less, if you see the meaning of it, it's still the same as awareness, interest, desire, action, AIDA. So as digital marketers, this is the standard model of consumer engagement. Then we have ZMOT, zero moment of truth. So, zero moment of truth refers to the pivotal moment when consumers research a product online before making a purchase. So, this is the question that we were dealing with sometime back. Can't we get some tutorials? Tutorials on. Travis, what tutorials were you asking? I'm like going to and fro to the comment section, so some of the comments I'm like missing it on time.
Like I
Like I
was
was
asking
asking
all the
all the
tutorials
tutorials
of
of
like
like
the way
the
we
way
are
we are
explaining
explaining
about
about
the
the
um
um
I'm
I'm
sorry,
sorry,
the way
the
we
way
are
we are
explaining
explaining.
fuck.
Okay, there's feedback. Maybe you can just type your thing. So with Mike's a question that we had before, please type your thing here, Travis, and I will help you with that as well. So it refers to the pivotal moment when consumers research a product online before making a purchase. It emphasizes the importance of being present during consumers' online research phases, co-creation, the user generated content that we have. All of this is it's consumers usually refer to them when they are doing a research of any product or service. So the brand should be present, or they should employ people to be present when consumers are doing online researches. It's also sort of like not possible for people to be there 24 into 7. There's call center services, of course, which operate 24 into 7 for any queries if people have. So those are business process outsourcing. For online medium, there's AI and other systems nowadays with automation systems, which goes on with which helps in this process of being present. so that the consumers can get relevant information and positive impressions as in the reviews and those. So by optimizing content for search engine SEO and online platforms, brands can influence consumer decisions at this critical point. So SEO is using relevant content, relevant text, relevant keywords, also use of hashtags and all those. Uh, because when we are research nowadays, how we do research is we go to Google and then we type in our query. So I ask for sales funnel, which of course is a word, is a term which is being used in marketing. So we are seeing definitions and different websites with their explanation of it. So their Salesforce, it's showing in number one because they have their SEO done it in that way that Google's algorithm placed their website on the first page and the first this first search result. And there was SMOT, zero moment of truth. It's another terminology. Remembering the terminology is not it's important, of course, but it's not that important as understanding the importance of the term. So zero moment of truth is the pivotal moment when consumers research a product online. So zero moment of truth is like the moment of truth expectation versus reality thing. So it's like that meme. So when we show that the product is very good, and then the customers actually go and they do the research only to find that the product is not that good. Okay, 232. And we are doing application of fog behavioral model. Okay, I have. The fog behavioral model suggests that behavior is result of motivation, ability, and triggers. Uh, Triggers as in where we react, where we react to. Marketers can leverage this model to design campaigns that either heighten motivation, increases consumer ability through ease of use, or effectively implement triggers such as timely emails or compelling ads. Understanding this framework helps in crafting persuasive marketing campaigns. So, fog behavioral model is let's go to this. Maybe they will have. Maybe Google will have a better way to explain it. No, it's showing the same thing. So there's like everything has a graph and everything. This is going to confuse you more. But then, so say, uh, so say for that IDA in that IDA stage. There's where a consumer is becomes aware about a product, but and then he had the interest, and then he's in that desire phase. So when he has that desire, so now if he is motivated to make that decision, to make that purchasing decision, then there are more chances that he will go according to his motivation to purchase that product, and then he will take that buying decision. So this is why we are also talking about it. We are also emphasizing the importance of being present during consumers' online research. So we are emphasizing about being present at the time. So when they are doing research, we are being present. We know that they are doing the research, and then we motivate them to we trigger them to take that buying decisions. So just know that there's a behavioral model. If you're interested, then you're most welcome to go through, your own research. And if you have confusion, then you can bring it up in the class. But then, since if I go through this graph and everything, then for the class, I think it will be a little bit off that. B equals to map. It'll be like more of a psychology class. But then know that there's a behavioral model. Know that that behavioral model also is mapped, but how people interact, and that people when they are in desire stage and they need a certain push, a gentle push. So, but they need to be motivated, and that the campaigns and everything, the when somebody's in desire phase, then this model, it it sort of emphasizes, and then it helps in how the content would be created, so that the content motivates the user to buy the product. So there's a lot of science, basically, when we are doing marketing, when we are doing a very good marketing campaign. And hence a good marketing campaign, it's work of a good number of people, a good team. So marketers can leverage this model to design campaigns that either heighten motivation, increase consumer ability through ease of use, or effectively implement triggers such as timely emails and compelling ads. So emails, newsletters, email marketing, compelling ads, personalized ads are personalized. So we are knowing that this person have already clicked on a ad. That's how we know that he or she or user of this IP address or user of this mobile phone is already aware of one product. We know about that. We show them the product two three times they have taken clicked on that product, and then did research. Maybe they did Google search also from that. So all of this data is stored. So we know that he is taking interest. But and then gradually, when he is and he's going to Amazon, he's going to online stores, and then checking out the price of that product, then we know that he has a desire to buy that product. When we know that he has a desire to buy the product, at that time we shoot him an email that you got a 50% discount or you got a 20% discount. And that's how we are like motivating him to buy the product, because he's getting it in at a discount. Or we are showing him some videos where like with the affiliate marketing and all, we are showing him content where some seller is selling it and is converting and from non-buying customers to buying customers. We are pitching him with content, those user-generated content, and then asking him to, you can get a discount if you use this code. So we can also show him user-generated contents which are particularly to make sales, or we are creating compelling ads, or sending him email newsletters, or something similar. uh, are you clear with this, like how we are using the psychology of of people, the behavioral pattern of people? and influencing them to take buying decisions. Okay, how can businesses apply the fog behavioral model to increase user engagement and drive desired actions on their website or apps? Uh, we are not using behavioral like fog behavioral model for like in just one particular medium. It's called a strategy. We have to build up a strategy of how we are connecting with the customer and where the customer is active. If we are collecting data from Google and Meta and Facebook, then we are following him. There are other platforms also which gives those data, and then these all are included in creating sales funnel for different campaigns. So uh, like we are motivating them to take a particular buying decision. So when we are talking about IDA, so those are the four stages. So we are talking about implementing. We're talking about implementing the particular behavioral model in mostly like where we are motivating them to say to make a purchase, or in any of those stages. So in IDA stages, it's like four stages, four different timeline. But so in that timeline, we're using the fog behavioral model to gently push them and then to take a particular decision. Um, if we have to use it on their websites or apps, okay. If we have to use it on our website, then maybe we will be giving them direct discounts on our website. We would tell them that we see that you're interested in this product, so here's a coupon code of XYZ, or we can give them like that. So this is specifically say in the fastest would be like for like banking and finances app. So if you know of any person of you, or you personally are, nowadays there's this EMI system, there's this loan system. Just try searching loan in Google, and then you'd see that even in your messages also, you'd be getting lots of offers from different non-banking financial institutes, from banks, from this that telling you this loan, that loan. And then specifically those in social media, try to just in Google Play Store or App Store, try to get this, but try to type in loan, and then you would see that even you're seeing ads for loans, and that's how fast things are. So when we are talking about that, so it's not just in the website or app. It's also within this. Okay. So my son is starting to get impatient with the usual timings. Sorry, but that is shouting outside the room. So we are doing like we are closing this one with the last section. So it's like online buyer types. So we have a very good example today in the class. Does that answer your question, Mike? Even me, I'm not very much happy with the answer. I feel maybe it's a little bit still confusing part. Like if I could explain you very well what the fog behavioral model is, the psychology of it, then maybe it would have been more easier. But then to go through that in one particular class, that will be a little bit of disconnect. Okay, so I will prepare this. I am saving this. So basically, we are not using it on one website, but we are using it across websites. Just know this, and then this fog, it's in the sales funnel. In the sales funnel, these all are stages in a sales funnel. Say for example, awareness, discovery, evaluation, intent, purchase, loyalty. So we are using that behavioral model basically to motivate them to take the next step. It's that behavioral model. It's sort of say, have you heard about this 1:1:1, 2:2:2? Seven reasons why you're saying 1:1:1. Those numerological things and all those. This is something similar to the behavioral model that we are talking about. So yes, it's much more than just much more than a behavioral model and a psychological thing. But then to explain that behavioral model, it's like the observation that we do. That sometimes if we believe in this numerology, like 1:1:1, 2:2:2, then like we even see that time in our watch. One it's 1 p.m. 11 minutes, 2 p.m. 22 minutes, 3 p.m. 33 minutes. Then there's like we say that if you're seeing this, then this is going to happen, that is going to happen. So that's it's sort of a behavioral thing that uh, if we are thinking about something, if we are thinking about some particular action that we want to take, and then we get a hint that okay, this is what we have to do, then it we actually try to take that step. I will get. How can you use data analytics to inform and improve your digital marketing strategy? We do data analysis. So data analysis again, that one is another topic in itself. So for example, say for mm, say this is an example of what the metrics are. So here we have say um, the budget that we are using and how much interaction that people are doing. But say for example, we are doing a campaign about clothes, or say for fragrances, for perfumes. So when we are doing perfume, we at first start the campaign with across all gender. We do not define our we do not define the demographics as to show only to one particular gender. We do it for all age groups and for all genders. Then we have a particular budget of say 10,000 shillings. So we use 10,000 shillings for running an ad. We run the ad for 3 days. After 3 days, we run the ad for say 1 month. After 3 days, we take the data, we see the data, or we see the data every day. On day three, we see the data that the ads are mostly attracting the females or males, men who are into perfume. They like to like macho perfume, like that. They are interested, or say females are interested in that perfume. And then we particularly see that for age groups also, mostly say teenagers, female teenagers are interested in that perfume. We have a content, we have the design, graphics design, say of the perfume, the ad that we designed was something like, say, was something like this. And then we see that people who are interacting with this simple design are mostly teenagers. So since it's teenagers, then maybe we change it to something like what teenagers would like. Maybe they would like, since it's female, maybe we go for something like this, or maybe we pitch them products which are specifically meant for females, and then we modify the ad. Since the people who are interacting with your ad are mostly teenagers, females, so if you pitch products which teenagers, females would be interested in buying, then you will have more return on investment. You're putting in 10,000 shillings, say for example, and then you're selling products worth 1 million shillings, and then you have about 50,000 shillings in profit, because there will be logistics, there will be other expenses and all also. So that's how we use data analysis. And there are other metrics as well, because we will be using data analysis for all the different stages that we are talking about. IDA. So we are using it for awareness stage, or we are using it for interest stage, desire, action. For awareness also, we will be doing campaigns for awareness. We will let people know that there's a product called so and so. For awareness, the campaigns would be a little bit different. Maybe for awareness, there will be influencers. Then the influencers video, how many people have actually seen the video, people have interacted, how many people have commented about that product, those analysis we'll be doing. So data analysis is a big chapter. So data analysis, how we are using it is basically we are using it to make return on investment, and then to increase our sales and customer loyalty. But what we are looking at and how we are using it. So data with data analysis, it will be a little bit this, like to say, okay, what if you don't use an ad? What else can I use? You can use influencers. You can use your own website. So you can use this poem, paid, owned, earned media channels. So paid channels are ads. Owned media is your own marketing, where you're talking about your own website, your own Facebook page, your own this. So if you're doing owned media, then there's also content marketing, where you're creating content meaningful to your customers. So if you're providing graphics design services, then maybe you're actually teaching graphics design services. Now say if you have businesses and all, so I'm just giving it an example. But so for example, since I'm teaching digital marketing to you, and if I'm being able to teach digital marketing very nicely to you, and if you're actually impressed with me, then in the end I can also pitch my own agency to you. I can say, if you have a brand, you want to do digital marketing, then do remember me, or like call me in this number, or reach me in this email ID if you need any digital marketing services. Now, since I taught you, and you are you are understanding the concepts with my words, my content. So similarly, if someone is following your graphics design tutorials, your lessons, your things, so then they would reach you when they want to do that particular thing. So I forgot his name. There was a very good this. I usually used to follow him. So he is into business, and then he does content marketing. He creates a lot of videos. He talks about pricing, how to price your uh, design services and all those. And then he has his own agency. Most of the students who come and join his workshops, when they get bigger projects, when they actually need bigger team and all, so they usually go and collaborate with their teacher. So that's how the influencing thing is done. So, but that's how we are as human beings. We have that tendency. That's how even influencers are like similar. Influencers, they influence. So content marketing is a part of that. Then the there are other this also. We if we are not using ads, we can give offers to our existing clients. We can do affiliate marketing. So we can use people who would work for you for commission. Maybe they will bring different what they would bring in different clients for the sake of this commission. Okay, Travis is not there anymore. Okay, so okay, so I will just go forward with the class then. So here we are talking about online different types of online buyers. So one is impulsive and the other is rational buyer. Impulsive is who decides on their impulse, they want to buy it, they will just go, then they will buy it, they won't give it a second thought. And rational buyers are the one who will see a product, who would do their research, who would and ask if they need or they don't need it and all. So impulsive buyers take buying decisions very quickly. Rational buying decisions, they take buying very slowly. So rational buyers would need more time, more persuasion, more efforts for the marketers. Impulsive ones won't be needing that much of persuasions. They would go for any good design, any just good design, good content, good video, good graphics design, and then impulsive buyers would buy your the product or service. But many times, even if they don't need it, even then people buy things like we buy shoes, clothes. Sometimes that we do not need, we just buy it out of impulsion. We go somewhere, we want to buy something, we buy it. We come home and then we think, oh, this we should not have bought it because we already got the same color or same this. So we took buying decisions in our impulsion. And then there are rational buyers. So impulsive buyers make quick purchase decisions driven by emotions and immediate gratification, while rational buyers seek facts and thorough evaluations before committing. Recognizing these buyer types allow marketers to tailor their strategies, such as urgency in messaging for impulsive buyers or providing detailed product information for rational buyers. So, in essence, impulsive does not need persuasion. They take buying decisions very quickly, and then rational buyers, they discuss it with others. They think it if they need to buy it or not. So we are seeing this in terms of how much persuasion we'll be needing and how much efforts we need with our marketing strategy, and how much research we need to do. So for impulsive buyers, we don't need to do that much of paid that IDA, those behavioral models and all. For rational buyers, we need to do that. If we are doing for rational buyers, this also works for impulsive and anything in between. Similarly, we also have loyal and skeptical customers, consumers. So loyal are the one who keep on coming to you, who keep on buying your products, who keep on, who keep on staying with the brand. Like iPhone has loyal customers, and then skeptical customers are the one who are skeptic. They always doubt. They always have a sense of they are defensive. They have a sense of they like to be more aware. They like to know about the in and out of everything before they buy. But for certain products, I myself am a skeptic. For certain, I am not. But that I do with like impulsive buying as well. So for some products, so loyal consumers repeatedly choose a brand due to trust and satisfaction, while skeptical consumers require substantial proof and reassurance before making a commitment. So, say in terms of platform, I am a loyal consumer of Amazon so far, while a skeptical consumer may go to other platforms also. There's Flipkart, there's Alibaba, there's other platforms where people can buy. So skeptical would be like would need substantial proof, as in they would see the price, they would see the reviews, they would see all of the informations, and then they would be like and then they will make their buying decision. So assuring skeptical consumers is it's difficult. That's what it takes. More effort with more and more digital things rolling out, more and more digital platforms, digital platforms. There's quick commerce, there are lots of things happening. So people nowadays with instant gratification and all, also we have more of a skeptics than we have loyal consumers. So marketers must foster loyalty through consistent quality and positive consumer experience, while addressing skepticism through transparency and showcasing testimonials. With this, I'm also saying that sales funnel is not just about creating ads. Sales funnel, it's not just about selling a product. It's also about retaining your customers. It's about it's about interacting with your customer, keeping them engaged, like we see in the other cases that we saw in the previous classes, like the example of Lego maintains their customers. Once when somebody buys a block, then that person, till the blocks are not lost, that person most probably do not need to buy another set of blocks. Now I have a son, a 2.5 years old son, who's playing with the blocks. So till he does not loses it, I don't need to buy another pair of blocks. Now how does a block company, a Lego company, they survive? How do they make one person keep on buying their product again and again? If it's the same product, nobody would be buying it, but they are rolling out different products because of that. So like everything is inside that marketing strategy. So at first we create marketing strategy, and then we take small steps to fulfill that marketing strategy. So marketing is not just about boosting your content, or just putting an ad on Google or social media. It's just not that. It includes a lot of things. So with consistent quality and positive consumer experience, marketers must foster loyalty while addressing skepticism through transparency and showcasing testimonials. And by showcasing that people have been benefited, this many number of people have been benefited, and by staying transparent. Because once if they tell a lie, if a brand tells a lie, then next time people won't be trusting them. Like trust is a thing which is hard to gain but easy to lose. So that's the same thing, it goes with brands, and then more and more businesses coming out, it's more and more difficult. So strategies for different buyer types. Effective marketing strategies must adapt to the distinct characteristics of different buyer types. So till now we have not made any strategy. It's just perspective that we are looking into, and that strategies are required, and that it's not just about boosting one post. It's utilizing urgency and attractive visuals for impulsive buyers. Utilizing urgency as in This offer is valid till stock lasts. It offers only for 24 hours. We usually see ads like that, which will keep on saying that the sale will be over in 24 hours for 3 or more days. Maybe for 1 week, you would be seeing the same ad going again and again. So that also hampers the brand's image. That also should not happen. When we say 24 hours, we should keep it at 24 hours. Maybe we make another offer late later on, and then we want them to take a quick decision. This offer is valid only for you, only for next this. And then there's also business deals. Say I want to show, there will be, there are discounts in some of the products. Today's deals. Okay, the offers are not coming up in here, but some of the products have like a timer going on, and then they would be like, if you buy this product within that order within 15 minutes, so there will be a timer that keeps on going. Let's try to find it still quickly. So we go to camera and then say we have same with coupons, okay, and then apply coupon terms. Limited time deal, this one is valid. Okay, say I go to buy now. So this limited time deal also, no, it's not showing anyway. So that's what basically it is. We are doing a 3 hours class today. Okay, so there are like time centric, that's how we create urgency. We say that the offer is valid only for this much time, and then we use attractive visuals for impulsive buyers, comprehensive comparisons and detailed guides for rational purchasers. We have to like tell more, describe our product more, and building trust and community engagement for loyal consumers. So community engagement, it means we have a website where people come and then they interact. Either we do it in website, or if we do not have a budget for website, but then we do it in Facebook groups, we do it in WhatsApp groups, and then we keep them engaged. Diverse needs of the audience. Okay, so understanding online consumer behavior models is essential for creating effective digital marketing strategies. By recognizing the influences on purchasing decisions and the various buyer types, marketers can enhance user experiences, foster brand loyalty, and ultimately drive sales forward. So in today's class, basically what we're talking about is there's more to marketing than it meets the eye. Marketing, as we are saying for so long, that it's not just about boosting a post, it's about also about retaining, making effective strategies to retain customers, to keep them engaged. There's also co-creation, there's community engagement. So there we're not doing any ads. There we are doing community engagement as in a part of marketing strategy to maintain the loyal customers and then to keep them engaged. So yeah, that's it for today. If you have any questions, then you may ask. Today it's a long class today. So three. Okay, if you have any questions, then you may ask.